Well, welcome. Take you on a little tutorial and break this down and tell you why this is illegal, at least from my experiences of it. I'm gonna try not to talk. I'm gonna try to just let it roll and then come in only in significant um, parts of the video, which all of it is significant, but this is how I basically got all charges dismissed regardless of what anybody want to say. So sit back and understand the truth best you can. I'm trying to explain it to people, but I've been doing it. You know, I can only do it for myself. I wouldn't recommend it on nobody because until we get down with the details on how stuff really has been hijacked and done, excuse me, then I wouldn't technically recommend. But yeah, I had to start somewhere. Everybody got to start somewhere. That's me on a white motorcycle. And that's Mac on the first one.
Yeah, Shell, Calhoun Station, white motorcycle, number 20.
You don't see me trying to stop you?
I didn't, sir. I did.
Get back on the bike. Get back on the bike.
I gotta use the. Can I use the bathroom? I gotta really use the bathroom. I'm not going for. I gotta really use the bathroom. We're not going. Can I go to the bathroom? We're not going.
If you can get on back on that motorcycle, I can put you in jail.
Get on the bike.
You feel me? Let me get your driver's license. Let me get your driver's license.
Fuck, man, I gotta use the bathroom, boss.
If you can give me your driver's license,
Man, I gotta use it. I'm not gonna pee on myself.
okay.
I'm not gonna pee on
All right,
myself.
I'm gonna tell you.
Bro, I'm not. This is too much.
All right, you may use it over. We don't need no.
Fuck, man. Why today, man? I ain't wanna do this.
Hey, get on the ground.
Bro, I gotta
Get on the ground. You about to get paid.
Bro, I gotta
That's all I got. I'm about to run though. You better get
use
him.
the bathroom, bro. I'm not.
Get on the ground.
Bro, I'm not gonna do all this. Bro,
I had to pee.
Get on the ground.
He shot me in the leg with that tape.
Tires deployed. That's
I
all. He was
pulled it
running in the gas
out,
station.
turned around, and walked in the gas station.
Get on the ground.
Told the clerk at the desk, ma'am, he tripping. I just gotta use the bathroom. Went in and used the bathroom.
Back to a
He
2009
never followed me. He just
pressure to
stood at the entrance of the door
out of Aubrey, next window.
the whole time,
Break it. So give me 33.
waiting
In the
for me to come
bathroom.
out. I went in the
At the door.
bathroom, I
Give me
pissed,
33 right here.
washed my hands,
And Florida's 1033
and
traffic.
then came out with my hands up. But give you a little context while it's gonna be quiet. When we was at the light before we pulled off and made that left at that intersection, we had set through like 4 light cycles because me and Mac was lost. You know, I was following him. This his town. I know where we going. He always come up to the party. So, and then we realized we was on the road for like an hour. We signaled to each other, pull over, so I could put it in the GPS. And it took me a while to do that. And then as soon as I put it in, I looked at Mac and said, "All right, Mac, I found it." Say we gotta go back that way. He say, "All right, let's get to the gas station. I gotta pee." He was good when I said, shit, me too. So shit, that light was still green, max smashed out, but I had just put the GPS in, and I had to put the bike in gear. So I put it in gear, and then went on. So that was a little backstory on how Officer Dingleberry right here felt like, because I allegedly ran a light that he had probable cause to infringe upon my God-given rights, which, you know, he went on and did that. He took all my property, you know, took my dignity. That's what he did. But little did he know that your boy was going to
Hey, now y'all go ahead.
He telling people to get on out.
Just make a note as well. I did light him up on the bridge on side road. He kept going until he got to the shit.
He's photoing in his whole people. And I looked in the, I was in the mirror giving myself a pep talk, like, man, all right, J-Bo, here we go. These motherfuckers just think they own and run everything. All this extra.
Hey, you sit on the ground right there. Sit on the ground.
So
sit
I'm
on the
like,
ground.
Man,
Hey, I tell you what, you put your hands on my truck.
Come out, but
and don't move.
I had to pee though. And if anybody knows me,
hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. I'm gonna shoot your ass. Get on the fucking ground. Now, he come out the bathroom, man, so he come out the bathroom. He's still not compliant. Get the fuck on the goddamn ground. Get on the ground. Why? Get on the ground. Why? Get your because I'm telling you to get on the ground. Why? Get on the ground. I didn't do anything. Get on the ground. I didn't do anything. Get on the ground. I did not. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Do anything. Get on the fucking ground. I didn't do anything. Get on the ground.
Almost 6:28, stand by.
Get on the ground.
I did nothing, bro.
Get on the ground.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
Get on the ground.
I did nothing.
Get on the fucking ground.
I did nothing.
You better get on the ground.
Bro, I did nothing.
Get on the ground.
Why are you doing this, bro? I didn't do nothing.
Get on the ground.
I did not do nothing.
Get on the ground.
I did nothing.
I ain't gonna tell you no more. Get on the fucking ground.
I did nothing.
Get on the fucking
Do
ground.
anything, bro.
Get your ass on the fucking ground.
I swear to baby, I swear to God.
Get your ass on the fucking ground.
My life, bro.
Get your ass on the ground.
I did not do
Get your ass on the ground.
I
Get his
did
ass.
nothing.
Get your ass on the fucking ground. I ain't gonna tell you anything. Get your ass on the fucking ground. Get on the fucking ground, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
And then they just kind of grabbed my arms and threw me around. Officer with tasers, you know.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm like, bro, I
can't put your hands behind your back, bro.
Listen, man, y'all doing too much. See, they kind of bleeping some of that stuff out, you know. Imagine most of this is from when I first went to court, I think 2023, when I ran the body cam, but all they got is dash cam. So just to originally while I'm in federal court now, I'm fighting for the metal damage because I went to the gas station
That's all you got one
camera footage with the
Hey, on my glass,
couldn't go and get it. So after I filed the federal suit, magically the DA ended up with that, not the DA, but the lawyer firm representing Horton and his constituents. I think it's, I can't think of it, but I got
somebody go to the tank him right quick. The guy that's on my hood. I can't believe this, bro. Hey, bro. Stand up. Bro. Stand up now. Get up. I can't try to pat him down. Yeah. I ain't checking. Wait. I ain't got nothing, man. I need to check this bathroom.
They told me that they think just because I got this one, I had access to the other one. That's not providing me with all of the metadata that they using against me. So that's what I'm fighting for now. But like when I say these federal courts are compromised, even just if you look at the paperwork that I could pull up, because right now they just, you know, see, they muted this part right here. So they muted what they really was saying on their microphones. I can take you to, like the documents. Just the paperwork.
He on that white one. The white one. Hey, we need to check the bathroom because I think he might put something in the ceiling time.
Persons involved with the public, victim society, unknown, zero.
No, I gotta get my flashlight.
But they put your stuff on there, you know, all of your information. But they don't have a public interest. Public society injured in there. So when you look at that, and that's on multiple, it's a whole nother one where they don't fill out the paperwork properly. And they put all of their names down there. See, so that's how they been beating the system. So that's for a little teaser. See, he in there trying to push.
Nah, I still was at the door just to have coverage. I still was at the door.
He ain't never come in. But see,
he came straight here.
They say motion to dismiss.
So he might be a convicted felon.
Lack of
Might have had
complaint
done or
state to go forward. So like they don't have a true verified witness to testify under perjury. When they go in there and testify, that's not a valid witness. That's not how they go. You hear them talking about, you crazy motherfucker? See, and then they cut it off again. See, listen to that again. Crazy motherfucker.
Crazy motherfucker.
And then they cut the volume off. So like, I can't make this up, man. Where my dog on? Little video. Oh, there I go. Alright, now let me get back to this. They quiet again, but it's still playing. I gotta hear that again one more time. Crazy motherfucker. I might have not went back far enough, because that's muted.
That's good or I got you cooking around. Alright. I ain't calling no chick.
Like, I can't make this up.
Crazy motherfucker.
Crazy motherfucker. Yeah, I wasn't crazy, man. I just told you I had to pee, and I ain't just finna let no. I don't care who you is. You ain't finna tell me how I could move about these goddamn byways and highways. Now, when y'all start to run this shit right, because it's so deeper than just having license, registration, and insurance, it's the point to where they are extorting you for those Federal Reserve notes. So, like, it's so deep to where it's all in your cap's names. Like, when JFK, I believe, saved the banking, it was like the National Bankers Act of, like, I don't fucking remember for sure, but it kind of turned us into the currency. So like they made them really, when they gave you your Social Security and all of that shit, you are like some kind of way like bonded. Just like when I can explain it better, like, you know, when you go to jail, it's a bond on your name, and your name go up on the list of buku, everybody in jail. So, and then they got people who will pay on that bond, but get the money from you, like the bonds people. They pay on that bond, and they are like some kind of way. I don't know how they do it, you know, because like me, when they put my bond up, I think they be like, shit, his bond too high, and they don't want to risk it, because I only paid one bond to ever get out of jail, and that was a long time ago when I was like 26, and they hit me for like bank fraud and theft. But That was back in like 2007, but I was filling out applications online for like money transactions, and then I just brought all of my information in and kept on going to court and showing them, and they dismissed all of the charges because I was saying I showed them, you know what I'm saying, hey nigga, nah, this shit was real. I asked the bank, okay. So that's neither here nor there. These are still unconstitutional acts. No crime, you know, and a crime is an injured party. That's why it shows say on the dismissals that the state can't produce a witness. When I get to the second and third video that I was a part of, I will show you as well, you know, how other court systems don't abide by the rules, even if you come in there and have what you're supposed to, like the all caps name, and that's really one thing that, you know, you have to do a lot of detail on. But like they get to going through my shit, I ain't have nothing, you know, I ain't have no drugs, no guns, no nothing. We was just up there having a good time, and they hit me with 4 or 5 charges, no license, no registration, no insurance, drugs, under the influence of alcohol and under the influence of drugs. So, you know what I'm saying, they was admiring my bike. I know. I paid cash for it too.
Okay, listen to me. My light going east and west can't be green. Okay. While your light green at the same time. That light was green. Okay.
And this was edited from them before they sent me the video. I pointed all of this out to the federal judge about over 6 minutes of edited audio footage.
I ran his deal. He still got it back in the
a proper
he
trial.
came back as valid, but the registration was not exact.
Yeah. Okay. Where y'all from? I'm from Baton Rouge. Where y'all ride to? Right. We was at the hotel on Baton.
So
Belmont. We at the Belmont Hotel. I passed exit because I'm not familiar. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not trying to be argumentative. Never did.
And shit, that's why we was here telling we sit at the lifeboat cycle.
Okay. Well, all I was saying was, we came here, we got the light. I realized that we passed the Belmont. I didn't realize where we was, but I know we went further than I
just know what he know, huh?
So we came to the red light to turn around. And I said, well, Bozo, let's get some gas. And the light was on green when I left. I ain't gonna eat lobster. I would have never pulled on it. I promise I ain't. Not me. We can't whatever you told me to do, I done. Sir, that's the problem. Whatever you told me to do, I done.
You don't want to go home like if he ain't going home.
I told him just piss on himself. You heard me say, I just...
Well,
okay, but listen though. You know, like I know, that was bullshit, bro. You feel me? Ain't no... Listen. You keep talking. Ain't nobody got to pee that bad. You feel me? Ain't nobody got to pee that bad. That's bullshit. The end. You feel me? Yeah. And he went in there and stayed in the bathroom, 5 minutes? Ain't no pee take that long. Right or wrong?
What I did then.
That's right. I know I'm right. Yeah, so I mean, you in...
Firearms, anything illegal?
No, sir.
You obviously look on your bike?
I need the key. Here's my key. I open the trunk
Man,
for
we
you.
look in the back of the bike, like, see all of that?
Yeah, what's wild is you start flying the whole guy over. I didn't know what
How we look in the back of your bike, man, you looking up at people's shit, man. These people crazy. They can't make it make sense. Now when I be saying like it's all...
How do you know him?
You know him.
Okay.
We rolled up together. Bro. We came out to visit my Justin is my name. I'm here. Huh? No, I'm just here too. So, okay. I just lied him up. Right. Well, he acted like Like he didn't even see me behind him. You know what I'm saying? So he
And
stepped off the
then
bike.
he just
I said, dude,
said, I did
get back
not
on the
see.
bike. And then he was like, man,
See me behind.
I said, dude, get back on the bike. He made it halfway to where the truck is. Well, then he came back, sat on the bike half a second. I said, dude. And then he walked up beside me. He was like, man, just get back on, do what he tell me to do. And then he got back off the bike. I said, dude, get on the ground. Get on the ground. He started walking real fast to the door. And he put his hand in his waistband. I said, get on the ground now. I'm finna tase your ass. He got almost inside the door. And I tased him by his legs. And one of them hit him. He snatched it out. And then that's when he ran in the store. Stopped halfway in the store. And then he went all the way in the bathroom and stayed in there. I think like one of them hit him in the leg. Yeah, but I aimed it towards the leg because he had that thick jacket on. Yeah.
Because I ran it behind you, I put my finger in my leg.
Yeah.
How they ramsacking my shit. I ain't find nothing. I ain't find nothing. Real life, y'all.
But your tag's expired as well. I understand my tag's expired. I got it. All right.
Real life, y'all.
All right. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I tried to get you, sir. Whatever it was, we could have straightened it out before we went to this point. Was it a gold wing? Yeah, it is, sir.
Could have straightened it out before it could have went that far. I ain't got to straighten it out. Don't you go in that garden. No, just sneaking in the garden.
My camera quit working halfway here. I don't know what
And from there, you know, they really ain't do too much. Like, you know, he walked around talking about
I'm not trying to
shit.
argue. I promise God I'm not. I just asked a question. We way past let him go. Okay. Yeah. I didn't.
Way
Like I said,
past.
I tried to stop. I told him to pick on himself.
I ain't gonna,
Do you have a motorcycle endorsement? No, I don't.
do that shit too much. Let it play through too much.
We in Mississippi now, we dog.
In Mississippi now, my boy.
You think I'm fucking cool? No, that's just my opinion.
Because, you know, I ain't say nothing else. Just writing tickets and all this extra shit, blah, blah, blah. And then he gonna end up, they over there talking, you know, another time where they conspiratizing, cut their mics out. Still out. When we got to the car, he shoved me up against the car. You can't, because he had to walk me from that car to this car right here.
Razor operator, Chastity Kelly, and car situation that has expired on private speed.
I cut that part out too. I was just switching it, so let's see.
All right, that's good. You lost and confused and always wrong, man.
And he said, I'm lost and confused and a long way from home. And I ain't say nothing to him all the way till we got to the police station. When he was saying, you know, that I was running and all of this shit to his sergeant, and then I said, I really say, man, that's not true, sir. Out the window, he said, shut the fuck up. From that point on, I ain't say nothing else.
Bro, them put all this in the, what's it called?
Took me in,
I put this.
gave me the book check, told me to get in the shower, a cold shower, change my clothes. The ladies inside the booking was real nice. Officer Dingleberry or William Horton came in there while I was while they was taking down my information, and you know, she was just like, nah. When he came in there, he just came in there and was expecting me to say something to him, which I did not say